Today, we are going to be using Tanium Index to find files that are masquerading as other files. We'll be using a Tanium Platform 7.3 and Tanium Index 2.3 to achieve this goal. Now, sometimes people want to hide files in plain sight or just obscure their details from being seen by maybe some type of script or the naked eye itself. I'm going to go ahead and show you an example of a file that I've created. I'll just go into Question Builder here and show you one of my favorite sensors, actually, especially when it comes to unearthing actual file details, and this is index query file details. This is a sensor that if you're using index at all, will definitely be one that you use probably more than any other in my opinion. Now there's a lot of options here for configuration, but I'm just going to start with file name, but I do want to point out a couple of the others that are extremely important. I can do a directory path contains, but probably most importantly, and really the two I think gotcha items here are the hash values and also the magic number. Now the hash values by default, Md5 is calculated by index, but you can certainly add SHA-1 and 256 to your configuration. The magic number is actually an industry standard term, which actually denotes a file type based on the actual data within the file. So for example, if I have a docx file, I decide to maybe save that as a DBF file, people think, oh, that's just some database file, I don't need to worry about it. But the magic number will actually expose it to being an actual Word document. For a file name, I'm just going to go ahead and add the name that I've created, which is my secret file, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that. So I'm asking Tanium Index to bring back all of the files from my network that actually match the pattern of my secret file. Now, of course, I could have limited the directory path. In this case, I actually downloaded the file to my downloads folder. Now keep in mind here that some of these files are actually links, and you can choose to exclude these from being scanned if you like. I don't choose to actually exclude them. But if I sort by magic number, which is what I was referring to earlier, you'll notice that several of these files that are all links have the same magic number. Now if I were to rename this file to, again, something like a docx, it would still come up as, well, this is a hyperlink, not a Word document. Also to keep in mind, and this will come in later, the size of the file will be the same. The Md5 hash is a very important column because, again, I can actually determine where a file is or if it's been renamed by just simply looking up its hash. So what I'm going to do is copy these files around the network at this point, and then what we'll do is go ahead and rescan looking for those files that are actually hidden in plain sight. So I've copied files around the network, and I've actually taken the Md5 hash from the files from the previous query. I'll go ahead and apply that and just simply ask a question. Now what we're going to see here when the data loads is that the file names will actually be different. They'll be in different folders, but the Md5 hash and the magic number will actually be the same. That being said, the file size will be the same as well. So if we look here, there's 3 different folders it's stored in. I can open this up and I'll see that there's files that I've renamed it to. So I try to disguise one as a help file, another one as a database file, and then if I come here, the Md5 hashes will actually all be the same, as will the magic number, because remember, it is a docx file that's actually masquerading as a different file type. So by selecting on the side of these files, I can go ahead and drill into what systems they might actually be into, so I can actually find what computers they'll actually be part of. And so here I can tell that these 3 files have been copied onto 3 different systems.